Hey guys, before we start off today's video, y'all make sure you smash that like button, hit that subscribe button, and turn on the notification bells. Here on this channel, we upload trailer reactions, we do movie reviews, and we update everyone in the wonderful world of movies by uploading movie news once they come out. We talk about Star Wars, DC, Marvel, Lord of the Rings, The Godfather, all kinds of movies. So if you're into that kind of stuff, you're in the right place. This is a channel for movie fans and for us movie geeks to geek out about the wonderful world of movies. So if you like movies and if you're a big cinephile like I am, then you're in the right place. Now, let's cue that intro. What is up, guys? It is awesome to be here as usual. Today we have another live stream, so everyone drop your comments down below in the live comment sections. And if you're watching the replay of this live stream, go ahead and drop them in the main comment sections. But for now, we got this big giant movie recap today. You guys know what it is. Let me actually pop up the image. We got a lot of stuff happening, and this is actually something I want to do more often here on the channel, where maybe one day I'll do a live stream once every week where we can, just talk about everything that happened in the world of movies. We've had multiple things. Like this weekend, we had the Mortal Kombat movie drop. A lot of people have watched this, so y'all go ahead and drop your thoughts on the movie itself. There was a new Rock'em Sock'em movie that was confirmed that to have Vin Diesel in it. That one is surprising. And then we also had behind the scenes images of the Sonic movie. Right here, we got it right here. And, then we got news of Captain America 4, which I already talked about, but I'm going to go more into details in today's comments. Now, actually, let's go ahead and read some of the early comments. You didn't like Mortal Kombat. I did do a full-on non-spoiler review on the channel, so if you want to go ahead. By the way, we're not going to be spoiling Mortal Kombat here today, so for those who haven't seen it yet, that is something good to keep in mind. Edwin says, can't wait. Awesome. I am so glad to be here with you guys. And again, y'all drop y'all's comments down below right now to tell me what's going on. Your thoughts on the news that we're recapping today. Oh, my DS22 comments, boo. This guy, I made my first ever diss video, like a real rivalry, but he's a good friend of mine. Awesome to have him here on the stream. This is going to be an awesome stream. By the Senate will decide your fate. Awesome, man. Thank you so much. Next comment. Agreed, everyone. Dennis Medina. Hi, Isaac. Hi, Dennis, man. What's up, man? Welcome back to another stream. Today we are obviously doing a giant movie recap. Our first ever movie recap. This is actually a series I want to do here on the channel, where every time there's multiple news happening, I want to do one entire live stream, which is once per week, where we recap everything happening in the world of movies. Today we got a lot of stuff happening, and also I'm doing this from my bedroom, so I hope things are okay. From everything I see, everything looks okay, except the quality just went down. That is a bit worrying. But I'm gonna hope that everything goes good. Again, if something happens, if something goes wrong today, just let me know in the comments. All right, the comments is where you guys have a voice in the audience. So yeah, guys, let me know again if something goes wrong. From everything, the router seems good. Everything should be good. I like doing my streams in my bedroom because this is my little fortress of solitude. You guys can see I got my Infinity War poster back there, my Batman versus Superman one. This is the only one I got in its like protect. Then I have an Aquaman poster over there. I got Superman, Lois, Space Jam 2. This little Batman drawing I made back when I used to draw a lot. I used to be a big drawer. Like I used to draw a lot, and that was one of my favorite drawings. I don't know, you guys can't see it very well. Back to the Future poster there. I have a few plushies right there. I got a Luigi plushie. I got a Kermit the Frog plushie. Then I got my whole entire new section here that I'm working on. I got Funko Pops. I got comic books. I only got one comic down there because I can't fit my comics there, but I got Funko Pops, I got Killmonger, I got Godzilla, a giant Superman, Marvel poster over there, Star Wars poster. So yeah, I'm glad to be here in my room because this is my little fortress of solitude. So yeah, also we just got some new comments. Dennis Medina comments, Started watching The Wire with my parents today. It's awesome. I really like The Wire, man. I am so glad you're getting to see that series. Thoughts on the new Vin Diesel movie? The You mean the new Rock'em Sock'em? That's actually something we're gonna get into in a little bit. So I'm gonna go ahead and give you my thoughts on that in a little bit. Yo, bro, what's up, Glinton? I haven't seen him in a while. Shout out to him, man. He's been a big supporter here on the channel. And again, guys, before we start, I just want you guys to let me know, like, if let's say the audio stops working or starts sounding weird, or if the camera starts looking weird or something, if something's going wrong, guys, let me know in the comment sections down below. Did you see Justified? It's a show about a gunslinger U.S. Marshal in Kentucky facing the local gangs. Didn't see it yet, but I'm interested since my dad says it's good. I have not seen it, but that sounds interesting. I love me some gunslinging, films where bad ASS characters just with their guns on multiple people. That sounds cool, and I am gonna be on the lookout for that. Cool drawing. Thank you, Edwin, man. Also, shout out to Edwin. Shout out to everyone. Dennis, Edwin, Clinton, everyone who is going to be here on the stream. Thank you guys so much. And again, for all the topics we have today, which I'm actually going to pop it up right here. We have Rock'em Sock'em with Vin Diesel. We got Sonic the Hedgehog 2 being filmed. We got Knuckles confirmed in that film. We got a Captain America 4 confirmed with Anthony Mackie as Sam Wilson. And also, we got the Mortal Kombat movie that came out this week. I hope you guys enjoyed it because, again, it was a big movie. And again, I always hope for the best for every movie. I hope people enjoy a film when it comes out. And so, yeah, that's the recaps we're going to be going into today. Again, everything should be good. I hope everything is good. I really do hope everything is good because from what happened, typically here in this room, the internet does not work. But yeah, let's see I'm going to read these final comments and then we're going to get into our recap of today. And I cannot wait for the recap. But hold up. Also, a show you should watch is Castle. It's about a novelist accompanies a NYPD homicide unit. I have not seen that, but again, that sounds very intriguing. And also something, hold up. Also, a little fun fact. If you guys ever want to recommend me a movie, show, whatever it is, always let me know. I like seeing new content. And, there are some shows and movies I've not seen. So if you guys ever want to recommend me a show so I could talk about it in a stream or something like that, you guys can put in my comments, whether it's in the live stream, whether it's in a regular video where you guys comment. You guys can go ahead and leave me some recommendations or whatever, man. But it is what it is. Hope. Have you seen Raw Steel? I have Real Steel. Why did I say Raw? But nah, wait. Let me actually try seeing if I know that. Okay, Real Steel, because that seems familiar. Real Steel. Okay, Real Steel, 2011. Oh, wait a minute. The movie that everyone's saying that's a lot like the. Wait, hold up. Yes, I think it is. Let me see the images. Oh yeah, okay, now I get it. It's the movie everyone's saying that looks a lot like what Rock'em Sock'em's gonna be like. Yeah, I've seen Real Steel, really enjoyed it. But yeah, Justified, basically a Western set nowadays. It's really cool, awesome. I really like Western films. I really love the Clint Eastwood older films. So hey, this sounds interesting. I heard I left the dislike, man. Eddie, I thought you were a real one. I thought you were a real one, Eddie. But anyways, we're gonna go into our recaps today. And again, when we do these recaps, you guys let me know in the comments your thoughts on these. But again, we have a lot of stuff to go to. But I think the number one thing we had to discuss, because this one was something we've all anticipated, and that is the Mortal Kombat movie. Now, I did a review on Mortal Kombat. It's on my channel, no spoilers. So if you guys want to see a non-spoiler review, it's over there. I'm not going to spoil it today. I am not going to be spoiling Mortal Kombat. All right. I am not a fan of spoiling a movie. So my rule when it comes to movies, when I can spoil them, is 2 weeks after. 2 weeks after. If a person hasn't seen it within those 2 weeks, then they didn't care enough to go watch it. So Mortal Kombat, we are still not going to be spoiling it. I did want to do a spoiler discussion, but I decided to make today a movie recap day. Crap. But I want to do today a movie recap. So Mortal Kombat, again, everyone in the stream right now, let me know your thoughts. But Mortal Kombat, has it been doing well so far? And let's actually go ahead. Let's go ahead and check the Rotten Tomatoes score. All right. Hold up. Mortal Kombat. Let's go ahead and actually check the Rotten Tomatoes scores. Now I know not everyone's a big fan of Rotten Tomatoes. I'm just gonna use that points for right now. And let's see the. I have not seen the score, by the way. I have not seen the score. I have not seen the score, so I can't really say what it is. But let's see what it is. Let's see what it is. 55% with the critics and 88% with the audience. Now that is a really good score for the audience. For the critics, I mean that's not bad. I mean, yeah, the green thing's there. I forgot what the green thing is. To me, I've always said this. You don't have to agree or disagree. Now, I think that 88% is really good for an audience. And I think there's a giant reason as to why. The reason why it's like that. It's mainly because, this isn't like I watched the movie. I don't know if you guys have seen the movie. To me, this isn't a movie that's an Oscar winning movie. And it doesn't have to be. Not every movie has to be that. And I really like what this movie did. Now, I'll admit the dialogue in this film was terrible. It's really bad. It's very generic. It's very terrible. But the blood and gore in this film makes it up. And Sub-Zero in this film is the best part of the film. And I really loved him. He was cool. He was awesome. He was just ruthless. He legit. I mean, this is in the trailer, so this isn't a spoiler, but he legit cuts a man's blood and kills him with his own blood. That scene alone in the trailer got me intrigued. And look, the old Mortal Kombat movies, the old live action ones, there was two of them. There was Mortal Kombat and then Mortal Kombat Annihilation. I am in the minority when I say this, but I actually quite enjoyed that first one. Now, do I love it? No, I didn't love it. But Mortal Kombat Annihilation wasn't a very good film. So I was very nervous going into this film because it's a video game movie, and I'm not the biggest fan of video game movies. But I think this movie was all right. It was all right. It was better than I expected it. I think Sub-Zero was awesome in the film, the villain of the movie. And the main protagonist of this film was terrible. I'm sorry. The main protagonist in this film, this is just my subjective opinion. If you guys have a different opinion, again, let me know in the comment sections below. Actually, we're about to read the comments, but look, I'm going to say this, I quite enjoyed this film. I think it is my second favorite video game movie of all time. My first one is Detective Pikachu. My second one is now this Mortal Kombat movie. It's not to me, that is still a disappointing thing, but hey, it's a good step in the direction. And I'm actually excited for future projects for the Mortal Kombat movie, because this movie leaves off with the idea of having more like sequels, spin-offs, whatever. I don't know what they're going to go with, but there's a lot going into the series. I personally enjoyed the film. And again, let me know, y'all, in the comments down below, what are your thoughts on the Mortal Kombat movie? Again, I thought it was pretty good. Most of the critics didn't like it. Oh, wait, no. Actually, that's factually incorrect. 55%. That means more critics enjoyed it than they didn't. It's, for a video game movie, that was a all right movie. For a video game movie, that's a good movie. To me, the only video game movie I've ever loved is Detective Pikachu. Sonic, I know a lot of people are surprised. I'm sorry. I know everybody loves Sonic, and that is cool. I wish I had that same emotional attachment to that film. And even though because Mortal Kombat, I've never played the Mortal Kombat games. All my friends around me do play the Mortal Kombat games. It was different with Sonic. I played all the Sonic games. I was a big Sonic fanboy. And the movie wasn't very good. I mean, it's not bad, but it was an all right film. It was generic, but that's just my opinion. If you guys disagree, that's completely cool. All films subjective. But the Mortal Kombat movie, I think it's a good step in the direction. I just do think there was a lot of flaws with the film. The dialogue was terrible. It was cheesy. This movie heavily relies on gore, which is actually a really good thing because the gore in this film is done really well. Sub-Zero is awesome in this film. I never knew much about Sub-Zero before the movie, but in this movie, he was just awesome, just wrecking fools like it's none. And I want to see more. I want to see more Mortal Kombat movies, because I do believe that this film did feel like it was a first-time director film. So and the main character was probably my least favorite part of the film. I'm sorry, I didn't like him. But let's actually get into the comments now, shall we? I hope we get a sequel. Heck yeah, man, I do. It's 56. I did not. It probably is 56 now. I don't know, but yeah. F the critics. I'm actually different when it comes to critics. I believe critics are just people like us who review movies for a living. I'm not critical of critics. When it comes to movies, I believe all film is subjective. If someone likes a movie or someone doesn't like a movie, I don't tell them they're wrong because there's no such thing as being wrong about a movie. But hey, that's just my thought. Dennis comments, Red Dawn 1984 is pretty amazing. It's about a Soviet invasion of America in an alternate history, and it takes cues from Russian invasion of Afghanistan as well as the Nazi occupation of France. That sounds intriguing. I've never seen it, but I am gonna have to write down the movies and shows you're recommending me because that also sounds interesting. Next comment by Domenico I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce. I'm sorry, man. Bula Isaac, love seeing your personality coming out slowly as compared to your first live stream where you were a little shy. Glad to see you becoming a confident man. Thank you, man. I actually I didn't know you watched my early streams, but yeah. When I first started my channel, I was very nervous. I remember my early videos. I was this very nervous, even in real life, I'm a very nervous person. But when it comes to talking about movies, I get really emotional. I get, very talkative. But yeah, I'll admit I can't stand watching my early videos, especially my first ever live stream. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think my first ever live stream was a Wonder Woman 84 spoiler discussion. I think that was the first ever I think that was the first ever stream I did. I remember I was very shy back then. I didn't have this microphone. I had this little $60 Samsung mic, which is pretty good starter mic, but not a very good mic in general. The camera, I used my regular Mac camera. But my personality, I will admit, the more I do YouTube, the more confident I start becoming. So thank you, Domenico, for acknowledging that, man. Shout out to you for being a real one who's been here for a while. Also, I still have this comment pinned. Oh my god, I'm sorry about that. I don't want this comment pinned for too long. But yeah, I like Cole. Cole was a cool dude. Hey, that's your own subjective opinion. That's awesome. But yeah, I heard that fans of the game hated the movie because they butchered the lore of the franchise. I watched Jeremy Johns' review. If you guys don't know, Jeremy Johns is one of the most popular critics here on YouTube. Oh crap! I just okay. I know he said he was a big Mortal Kombat fan, and he said he didn't like how it ruined the lore. I can't say anything about that because I've never played the Mortal Kombat movies. But from experience as a big Sonic fanboy, someone who grew up with the Sonic movies, from experience of that, I'll say this: I'm even though I didn't like the Sonic movie, I'm glad that they didn't just copy and paste the lore of the Sonic video games because I'm not a fan of video. One of my problems with video games movies is when they Assassin's Creed. Assassin's Creed to me is one of the worst movies I've ever seen. Assassin's Creed, I think its main problem was that it was trying too much to get to the lore. So in a way, I am glad that Mortal Kombat is not trying to focus on the lore too much. To me, the number one priority, whether it's a comic movie, whether it's a religious movie, political movie, whatever kind of movie, to me, the main priority of a film is always to make the best story possible, make the best film possible. But hey, if you're a video game fan, if you're a Mortal Kombat fan and you didn't like how they messed up the lore, that's completely your opinion. It's all subjective. I am not here to tell you whether you're wrong or right. But yeah, exactly. Dialogue was sort of a B grade movie, but the gore, action sequences, and effects did not disappoint. Also, a lot of fan service too. I kind of wish I was a Mortal Kombat movie. Oh wait, I messed it up. I wish I was a Mortal Kombat fan prior to this film, so I could have enjoyed the fan service because obviously I didn't get it because I'm not a Mortal Kombat video game fan. Although the video games seem cool. When my friends played in front of me, they look cool. They look cool. But yeah, I wish I had played the game, but yeah. Also, we're getting a lot of comments, by the way, for everyone joining us right now. We are doing a recaps today. You guys saw it in the title. But right now we were doing a Mortal Kombat review. This is the second. So if you watched Mortal Kombat, drop your comments down below and let me know your thoughts on the Mortal Kombat film. I do have a review on the channel earlier. I did a non-spoiler. We're not going to get into spoilers in this movie because there are some people who haven't seen it yet, and I want to be respectful to those people. So yeah, that's a video game movie, so the bar is pretty low. Yeah, if you're a Mortal Kombat fan, you might enjoy it, or no, I don't know. If you're not a Mortal Kombat fan, you will not like it. Only the fighting. I really love the fighting, but I don't know. It depends what kind of fan. I'm not a Mortal Kombat fan, but I really quite enjoyed the film. I to me, it's my second favorite movie of all time, just behind Detective Pikachu. But yeah, I didn't see the movie. However, yeah, that's actually why I don't want to spoil it. Because there's some people here on the stream that haven't seen it, so nobody spoil it, please, unless I don't know. But I always felt video games should have TV shows instead of movies, but that's just my opinions. To me, a movie or show, it should be on the scriptwriters. But I will agree, I do feel like Mortal Kombat should have been a show. Uh, no disrespect, it's just okay. I'm not gonna spoil this. This is not a spoiler. It's gonna sound like it is, but it's not. This movie, as much as I enjoyed it, it felt like it was leaning towards something, and that something never happened. I'm not gonna say what it is, but it was leaning towards something, and that something never happened. And you're left there, kind of confused. So I do think if it was in a short format, because when an episode finishes of a show, when an episode finishes of a show, you're like, all right, next to the next one. When it's with a movie, you don't think that, because a movie should be a cohesive story from beginning to end, and a show is much different. It's more like per episode basis. But hey, that's just my thoughts. Also, The Book of Ellis is a great Fallout movie. Yeah, I mean, uh, I think it's always going to be hard to make video game movies because of the mythologies in the game. Doesn't really translate well on the big screen. Writers did their best. I kind of agree with that, but I also believe, again, to me, when a storyteller, a director, a producer, when they're making a video game movie, their number one priority should be story, not the lore, not the video game accuracy. And this is why I think Kevin Feige is a genius, because he doesn't copy and paste the comics. What he does is he takes inspiration from the comics, and then makes his story with the inspiration he takes. And I think that's the smarter idea. But I understand why they go for that, because they want to satisfy the fans. And yeah. Also, I just realized that I look like I'm being shot on an Android phone. I'm sorry, guys. That it's just a problem with terrible Wi-Fi, man. I'm sorry. Also, I heard that the Warner cut up Mortal Kombat 2. You should check that out. I will check that out later. I'm against the methods of the critics, but not the people themselves. I will say one thing I do hate about some critics, not all critics, is when they incorporate their politics into it. Like, there will be critics who will criticize a movie because it's like it's leaning towards another political side. And to me, I don't agree with that. But again, movies hit everyone differently. I tend to respect critics. You know what I mean? But yeah, my favorite Mortal Kombat character I wanted to see is Johnny Cage. Dude makes me laugh, but he is a Hollywood movie star. Yeah, man. I'm not a big, I don't know much about the Mortal Kombat lore, but I gotta tell you, I'm a big fan of Sub-Zero. Sub-Zero is just awesome in this film. And if you haven't seen it, I guarantee you Sub-Zero is awesome in this film. And yeah, what's up, Ryan, man? I know he's a recent subscriber, so shout out to Ryan. Andrew Casali. Who can you see play Johnny Cage if there's a sequel? Honestly, man, I don't know. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna let everyone in the comments right now. If you have an idea on who should play Johnny Cage, you know, drop them down in the comments. You know who should play Johnny Cage? It should be Matt Damon. No, I'm joking. I'm just pulling out random names. But yeah, everyone in the comments, let us know what your thoughts on that. I agree, Isaac. The storyteller must put the story first and everything else second. That I agree with, man. Again, I want that's what I want filmmakers. That I want filmmakers when they do a video game movie, comic book movie, religious movie, political movie. To me, the main priority, the main one, not the second one, not the third one, but the main priority should be to focus on a great movie and a great story. And that's why I get tired of video game movies, because video game movies will put that second or third, and then that automatically messes up their movie. Assassin's Creed, to me, Assassin's Creed is one of the worst movies I've ever seen in my entire life. In my entire life. Um, and, and that movie mainly focused on going on the lore. And look, I'm a big fan of the Assassin's Creed video games, but I hated how they focused so much on lore, but forgot that, hey, the main priority should be to make a great film. But yeah, I prefer the 1995 film. That I disagree, but it's all subjective. Personally, I really like that. I actually quite enjoy that first Mortal Kombat movie. I know everyone gets surprised, but I don't think it was that bad. Annihilation is pretty bad to me. But I do prefer this new one more. Maybe it's because of the blood, gore, and Sub Zero. But yeah, Mortal Kombat has a show. I actually did not know about that. Also, do you know which movie has the best 1930s pulp noir aesthetics? The Shadow 1994. I don't know how to do a Joker laugh, but not the lore, then we won't know who they are, and that's why I hadn't unknown in Cole. I didn't mind that Cole was a new character. I just didn't like the character. That's one of my complaints of the film was Cole was such a boring, basic character. And a lot of people complained. They were like, "Well, he was bad because he's not from the original games." That wasn't the problem. It's because of the writers. But hey, yo, Isaac, what's up, Rhea? Welcome to the stream. They're probably gonna bring in John Cena, to be honest. Bring in Peacemaker, make Mortal Kombat collab with the. They're gonna make Mortal Kombat collab with the DC universe and have Peacemaker make an appearance here. That would be awesome. But yeah, Johnny Cage, Chris Pratt. I can see that. I can see that. Yeah, I can see that. We need someone who has a cocky Hollywood attitude that Cage has. Yeah, that I do think that would be the perfect fit for a Johnny Cage character. Cough. Super Mario's 1993. Oh man, I'm a big Mario fan. I played the Mario games. I'm not a big gamer. Um, you know, I'm not. I didn't. I hate how much I hate it. I have a Mario toy right here. Look, like right there near my Baby Yoda. You can see a Mario toy, and I have a Luigi plushie right there. But yeah, I think it's less of a story, but how they tell the story. Example, it's Batman 89. It has a pretty generic story. Batman has to stop the Joker, but the way they tell it's very good, and that I agree with. I do think the main. Well, let me rephrase what I said earlier. What I'm going to rephrase is the number one priority should be make it the best movie you possibly can, whether it's a comic book movie, religious movie, political movie, action movie, comedy movie, horror movie, whatever kind of movie it is. The number one priority should be make it the best movie possible, and that I agree with Dennis. All right, so now we're going to get into our second main topic on today's movie news recap. And I know we just did this whole Mortal Kombat discussion, and again, I really liked hearing you guys' discussions. Awesome. Now we're going to get into our second main topic, and that is behind the scenes footage of Sonic the Hedgehog 2, another video game movie being brought up on today's movie news recap, and that is the Sonic movie too. And over here on this image, you can see that they have confirmed Knuckles, Knuckles is going to be appearing in the Sonic movie. And again, let me pop up the image. For those wondering why they have those, they're mostly to put in place so that when they do the CGI and the editing, they'll be able to make the lighting seem well. And that's why they have those placements. So they have confirmed the Knuckles will be in the Sonic movie. And for those who don't know, I just said this earlier, but I'm a big fan of the Sonic franchise. But even I was not a fan of the Sonic movie. However, I am still looking forward to this upcoming Sonic the Hedgehog 2. They're going to bring in Tails. They're going to bring in Knuckles. I mean, they already had confirmed Tails because in the post-credit of the first movie, they brought in Tails. And also when they did little teaser, this movie is going to be called Sonic the Hedgehog 2. And it showed like Tails, like this yellow, tail. And now they confirmed Knuckles. And I'm a big fan of the Sonic franchise. There was also behind the scenes image. When I was doing my research and everything for this stream, I was trying to find a behind the scenes image, but there is a behind the scenes image. By the way, if you want to see that behind the scenes image, you can find it on 3C Films. I wasn't able to get the image, but there is a image that he put on his video where it shows Dr. Robotnik and it shows Jim Carrey, bald mustache, in a black suit flying with like the invisible wire, and it shows that we're about to see we're about to see Robotnik come back in his full bald mustache, and I honestly can't wait. Look, again, I'm not the biggest fan of the first Sonic movie, but as a big Sonic fanboy growing up playing, Sonic 06, Sonic Generation, Sonic Unleashed, Sonic, Sonic 1, Sonic 2, Sonic 3, all those Sonic games, as a big fanboy of the Sonic video games, I am looking forward to what they're up to in this film. Again, I wasn't a fan of the first one. But again, there's been movies that switched that up for me. I'm trying to remember from the top of my head. What's a movie that I like, but not the second one? Okay, I can't think of that. Okay, I can't really think of which. Okay, I don't know what movie. Someone give me an idea, but it's happened before. It's happened before. Um, but yeah, I actually let me give some examples that I know from the top of my head. That not exactly that I didn't like the first movie, but I loved the second one. An example of that of a sequel being better than the first movie is Terminator 2, The Dark Knight, Batman vs Superman. Not saying that the first one was bad. I'm obviously saying that the sequel just improved that. But yeah, next comment. Let's actually get into the comments on. I messed it up. Let's get into the comments of your thoughts on the Sonic 2 news, where we got the confirmation of Knuckles being in the upcoming film. But yeah, let's get into comments. Oh my god, we got a lot of comments just randomly popping up. Um Let me get which ones have I not read? I didn't see the Sonic movie, and we should have an LA noir movie. That would sound awesome. Also, what's up, Saggy? Welcome to the stream. Knuckles was confirmed the moment they showed Echidnas in the first one. I don't think it was confirmation for the second movie, but it was a big, massive tease. Fun fact, by the way, when I first saw that movie, I actually did not notice they were in Echidnas until I watched it the second time. And I was like, all right, they're teasing Knuckles. And what I'm going to assume in this movie, they're going to have this revenge aspect where Sonic hates Knuckles because he remembers what an echidna looks like and wants to kill, or I don't know if kill, but hurt Knuckles for what he did to Longclaw. Longclaw was her name, right? The owl's name, Longclaw. Yeah, but next comment, they would be stupid not to have Knuckles in the new one. That is true. Knuckles is a very iconic Sonic character, and I think they could do great with him. Um, and it was kind of a bad kept secret when they were trying to say that, oh, Knuckles is not in this movie. They were trying to keep it secret. It's kind of like Alfred Molina for the new Spider-Man No Way Home film. It was kind of like that. It was kind of like that, but yeah. Are you hyped for the new Mario movie 2022? You just reminded me of that, and I am now scarred for life again. I'm not a fan of that first Mario movie, even though I'm a big Mario fan. You guys can see I have a little Mario figure right there and a Luigi plushie right over there. Even though I'm not a fan of that first movie, I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued. I hate how I typically don't call a movie bad because I'm about to give y'all a story that y'all are not going to believe. But when the Emoji Movie was confirmed, I didn't have a YouTube channel back then, so it's not like you guys could actually find a footage of me saying this. But if I did, I was the only person in the world that I believe was actually kind of excited for the Emoji Movie. I know. And then when the first trailer dropped, I was like, hey, the Lego Movie did a surprise. But the Emoji Movie, obviously, I went to go watch it in theaters and it was terrible. It was god awful. It was trash, human garbage. So, I really hate how I typically don't go into movies with low standards, unless if a trailer seems bad. Then yeah. Also, my mustache hair is going into my lip. I'm sorry. I'm not hyped up because there hasn't been anything confirmed. Like we don't know like who's gonna be in it, stuff like that. Until that happens, until we know the directors, actors, I will give my appreciation. But yeah, also the fact you didn't like Mortal Kombat makes you no longer Poppy. When was I Poppy? But I actually did quite enjoy it. I didn't hate it, but I didn't love it either. I gave my review. I will say it is my second favorite video game movie of all time, just behind Detective Pikachu. But yeah, Spider-Man 2, Sam Raimi. I forgot what we're talking about. Okay. Very disappointed in you. Jim Carrey, perfect choice for Eggman. He looks like the game. I remember when Jim Carrey was casted as Dr. Robotnik. I was like, what? What? I was surprised because I'm a big Jim Carrey fan. I love Dumb and Dumber. I love the Ace Ventura. I love Jim Carrey. I love Jim Carrey. I'm a big fan of his. And I'm a big Sonic fan, and obviously that makes me an Eggman fan. And when he got casted for Eggman, well, technically Dr. Robotnik, but Eggman is what I grew up knowing. But it genuinely surprised me. I was so surprised when that news dropped. And I was genuinely surprised. I did not expect that. I was like, whoa. And he was my favorite part of the Sonic movie. I really liked him. He looked like he was having fun. And that when the first trailer dropped for the Sonic movie, I was still in high school. I was probably a junior. I remember when the first trailer dropped, I was in my what science did I have? But I was in science class. I remember that. And I get a notification on Twitter saying the Sonic movie trailer dropped. And then the trailer drops. And oh man, I remember laughing. But the thing is, I wasn't laughing at CGI Sonic. I wasn't laughing at Jim Carrey Robotnik. I was laughing at the fact that they played Gangsta's Paradise in the trailer. That part surprised me the most. I wasn't thinking about the CGI. I thought the CGI, while it looked bad, I wasn't really mad at it. But my main concern was Gangsta's Paradise. I like crap. I think my audio sounds weird, but I remember hearing Gangsta's Paradise in the trailer, and I was like, "What are they on? Who edited this? Who thought playing Gangsta's Paradise would fit the film?" That part surprised me. That really surprised me. Hearing been spending most of my life living in the gangster's paradise. That part genuinely surprised me in the trailer. I was genuinely laughing. And I remember I was laughing so hard that the teacher was probably wondering why I was laughing and it made me seem weird. But I remember just being there like laughing, hearing been spending most of my but yeah, that part uh, I know everyone when I was talking about when is my friends when we were in lunch, we would always discuss something movie. And everyone was talking, look at that terrible Sonic CGI, look at this, look at that. My complaint was, why are they playing Gangsta's Paradise? Like, who fit that? But yeah, no one likes a new Mario. I'm sorry if I talked about that too much, but yeah, no one likes a Mario movie. I don't think anyone does. Anyways, did you hear about Superman, The Quest for Peace, also known as the best worst superhero movie ever? I didn't see it, but it sounds really funny. I don't watch a lot of animated I don't watch a lot of the animated movies. I do watch occasionally, like I watch The Dark Knight Returns Part 1, Part 2, The Killing Joke, Flashpoint, this new Wonder Woman movie. I don't watch a lot of them, so I have not seen this one, but I should probably check it out one day. But yeah, Spider-Man 2, Sam Raimi better than the predecessor. Oh, that's what we were talking about. Yeah, I agree with that. I do think Spider-Man 2, I don't know how, but it improved the first movie. And I thought that first movie was top notch, almost hard to beat. But yeah, best Carrey film in my opinion is The Mask Smoking. I really love The Mask, but I'm gonna go ahead and give Dumb and Dumber, the first one, the the award of best Jim Carrey movie. I just love Dumb and Dumber. I think Dumb and Dumber is such a classic film. I really enjoy them. I really love Dumb and Dumber, and I think it was the best movie. I forgot what the other actor's name is, but I think that first Dumb and Dumber movie was just hilarious. One of my favorite comedy movies. But yeah. Oh yeah, fun fact, those characters on the set were supposed to be the original plan of the Sonic movie, but thanks to the teaser of the horrible look of Sonic, man, I still remember when everyone was just completely flaming. Everyone was just flaming that new Sonic design. Or not the old Sonic design. I don't know why I said new. But it was funny. I was the only one talking about the song. Everyone was like, "Look at the design." And while I didn't like the design, my biggest question was, why are we playing Gangsta's Paradise in a Sonic trailer? Like, does Sonic have a secret gangster past that we didn't know about that we were about to show? Like it was gonna be straight out of Green Hills or something like that. Oh man, I still can't believe they played Gangsta's Paradise, but Matthew McConaughey as Johnny Cage sounds pretty interesting. Nathan Fillion. Oh, we're still going on the Johnny Cage casting. All right. Superman is live action, but it's also. Why did I think it was an animated? Oh, I'm stupid. I'm actually stupid. I thought it was an animated movie. I just remembered what you're talking about. Okay, I know what movie you're talking about. I was confused because I genuinely thought that sounds like that title right there sounds like it's an animated movie. I'm sorry about that, but I watched the movie. I don't think it's bad, but I don't think it's good, which actually sums up what you said, which is best worst superhero movie. But yeah, Carrie as the Grinch. I actually quite really enjoyed him as the Grinch. But yeah, now let's get into the next topic of today, and it is for movie recap. We're gonna go ahead and talk about the news, the sudden, unexpected news, the unexpected news nobody thought would happen, that we're going to get a Captain America 4 with Anthony Mackie popping up. That dropped all randomly. I remember it was the afternoon. I was here in my room chilling, watching a movie, and I check my phone and I get news. Captain America confirmed. Captain America 4 confirmed with Anthony Mackie. And I was like, all right, fake. What's the sources? What's the sources? So I checked the source, and it was the Hollywood Reporter. I've said this before, and I'll say it again. There are three sources you should make as the most credible sources in Hollywood: Deadline, Hollywood Reporter, and Variety. And one of them confirmed Captain America 4 with Anthony Mackie. And I was like, what? No way. What? And I was genuinely surprised. And especially because that morning they had dropped the final episode of Falcon Winter Soldier. Now, what are my thoughts on it? I did make a small video, but let me quickly say what are my thoughts on Falcon and Winter Soldier. I think Falcon and Soldier was an all right show. I quite enjoyed it. I don't think it was as good as WandaVision, but I really enjoyed the show. I thought it was fun. It was interesting. Um, and I thought it was a decent show. And I think episode 6 was all right. Not the best episode. I do think the best episode was episode 4. That episode was shocking. Episode 4 and is just amazing. That was the episode that got me into Falcon and Winter Soldier. I really enjoyed Wyatt Russell as John Walker. I know some people are about to call me a racist fascist, but I'm sorry. Enjoying a character, I'm enjoying an actor's performance of a character is not that, but whatever it is. But I really liked him in it. And I was intrigued. I think Sebastian Stan was great as the Winter Soldier. Anthony Mackie was great. I really like Isaiah Bradley. I don't know the actor's name, but I really quite enjoyed every minute we saw of Isaiah Bradley. In fact, one of my favorite scenes in the entire series was when Sam Wilson and his new Sue was giving this speech, and Isaiah Bradley's watching it on the news. I really enjoyed that moment, but I really quite enjoyed, you know, I really quite enjoyed Falcon and Winter Soldier. And this breaking news of the new Captain America 4 came as a surprise, but as a wonderful little surprise on today's movie news recap. And again, let me know in the live chat, what are your thoughts on Captain America 4? Do you think it's a dumb decision? Do you think it's a great decision? To me, it's an intriguing one. I quite enjoyed Falcon and Winter Soldier. Again, one problem I do have, just one problem. This is the only problem I have, and it's just a minor one. I've said this before, and I'll say it again. I don't like when another character calls himself, like, carries on the mantle of a character. I'm not the biggest fan of that, and especially with Captain America, because to me, Steve Rogers is Captain America, and Captain America is Steve Rogers. I don't believe John Walker's Captain America. I don't believe Sam Wilson's Captain America. I don't believe Bucky Barnes is Captain America. I don't believe anyone's Captain America except Steve Rogers. And to me, I'll always call Sam Wilson Falcon because that's who he is. He is the Falcon. He is not Captain America to me. And while I think the suit was awesome, I think that suit looked great. Actually, let me pop up the image again. That suit looked awesome. I think it looked great. It looked awesome. And I quite enjoyed the suit. But again, let me remind you, I still believe he is Falcon, and I'm not going to be calling him Captain America anytime soon. But from a storytelling point of view, I gotta say, this sounds intriguing. I can't wait. And I want to know y'all's thoughts in the comments down below, whether it's in the live chat, whether it's in the main chat, whatever it is, let me know in the comments. But yeah, or actually, let me read one comment that dropped. Or Jim Carrey as Riddler. Sorry, I actually just remembered that. I forgot that he had played the Riddler. And while I'm not the biggest fan of that movie, I quite enjoyed Jim Carrey as Riddler. I thought I thought he did all right. I think he was great, or not great, but I thought he was all right. But yeah, well, Sam Wilson's cap suit was tight. Yeah, man. Who do you think the villain in Captain America 4 will be? I I know this is gonna sound dumb, especially with how they ended, the episode, but I believe it will be U.S. Agent John Walker. I believe he will want to reclaim the title of Captain America, and I believe he's going to go on a mission to take down Falcon. I do think there's going to be a lot of minor characters popping in, other minor villains. But I actually believe that U.S. Agent John Walker is actually going to be the villain of this series. I know that sounds crazy. I know that sounds crazy on today's movie news recap. But again, there's a giant possibility. There is a giant possibility of that happening. Um, and I don't really know who could be. I want to see a villain we haven't seen yet. I don't want to see Zemo again. Obviously, we're not going to see Red Skull. We're obviously not going to see, Red Skull. Obviously, but I do want to see a new villain, like a new villain we haven't seen at all. I do think we should expect to see Sharon Carter come back. Not probably not as a villain, but maybe as a minor role. Maybe she calls Sam real quick, something like that. I believe is possible. Um, but the villain, I believe it's going to be U.S. Agent John Walker. I really enjoyed Wyatt Russell as John Walker. I'm telling you, I am so glad with what they did with John Walker. He was my favorite part of the series. I thought he was the most entertaining part. I think he was the most intriguing part of of the of the show. And yeah, I want to know y'all's thoughts in the comments down below. But the villain, that's intriguing. That's actually something I noticed nobody's been really talking about. But yeah, I agreed. What if Valentina controls John Walker? That's a giant possibility. Also, I'm probably gonna accidentally say this, but I've not been calling her Valentina or Val. I've been calling her Elaine. And for those who have seen Seinfeld, you guys know what I'm talking about. Basically, the actress for Val, she is in a famous sitcom. She was in a famous sitcom called Seinfeld, and I'm a big fan of Seinfeld. With Jerry Seinfeld in it. And Elaine, that was her character. She was iconic, and I really enjoyed. I really liked. I was surprised. I remember when she walked in. I'm like, "Hey, Elaine from Seinfeld? What?" And then she says her name, Val, and I'm thinking, "Oh wait, that's Val. Wait, that's Val from the comics." That surprised me. I was like, "Oh, that's who's coming in." A lot of non-comic book fans were like, "Who the heck is Val?" I was like, I mean, I wish you could understand. But I was like, "Whoa! I didn't know they were gonna bring in Val, which means they're probably more than likely gonna bring in the Thunderbolts in an upcoming MCU project. Maybe U.S. Agent John Walker, maybe Zemo, maybe Abomination. Maybe they're gonna be joining that special force." But I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued with whatever they're going with, and yeah. Um, but I keep calling her Elaine. My bad on that because I'm a big fan of Seinfeld. I'm just oh my god, a lot of comments. But yeah, Superman. By the way, is hilarious. Jen Heckman knows exactly what kind of movie it is, and just hamming it up. The visual effects are terrible with Superman having super evil. Super civil. Why did I think he said evil? Civil engineering. Yeah, I really like Jen Hackman, but about the Superman movie, I know a lot of people don't like it, but I quite enjoyed it. I don't like it is one of the weakest Superman movies. That I will agree with, but maybe it's because I'm biased with Superman. I mean, you guys can see I have a giant Superman Funko Pop right there. Then Injustice Superman right here next to Deadshot. But yeah, hold up. I am trying to get the next comment. All right, there we go. Sorry, they keep going. Like you got. I don't know if you guys can. I mean, obviously you guys can't see, but from my point of view, the comments just keep going fast and fast. So I'm sorry if I accidentally skip some. But yeah, and Chris Reeves thinks he's in a movie that is actually good, and he delivers the only good performance in the whole mess. This actually reminds me of Venom, where I thought Tom Hardy was the only good part of the film. I think every act. I rarely criticize actors. I typically criticize the way they write the characters and how they, how what the character means. And but with Venom, I had this feeling after I left the theater where I didn't like any single character at all besides Tom Hardy as Venom and Eddie Brock. Every other character in the film was awful. I think the acting was bad, but primarily I believe it was the writing that completely messed up those performances. But yeah. Next comment. We quite Sam Wilson's Captain America suit was fire. And by the way, I really like if someone could send me a Sam Wilson Captain America Funko Pop. I want to. I thought that looked cool, and I gotta get that as a Funko Pop. I'm gonna see if online if there is any Funko Pops for that suit. I thought that looks cool. I still am looking for a Scarlet Witch one. The WandaVision one, the new one, that her final suit. That's what I really want. But yeah, that suit looked awesome. And again, let me pop it up here since it shows a little bit of the image, but I thought that suit looked completely insanely awesome, and I really quite enjoyed that comment. But yeah, Sorry, I'm just trying to get poop out of my head. Hey, man, it's all right. If you have comments you want to talk to me about, it's awesome. You can go ahead and just leave in the comments. But yeah, maybe cross or like another cross ones. Sounds intriguing. Sounds intriguing. I wouldn't mind that. I wouldn't mind that. Um, I don't think we'll ever see Crossbones ever again. I don't think Marvel wants to bring that character back, but I'd be intrigued with it. I'd be intrigued with it. But yeah, the quest for peace is not the first one. Also, super civil engineering refers to him rebuilding the Great Wall of China with his eyes. Ah, um, hold up, I'm trying. Sorry, guys, I need some water right now. I'm gonna drink a little bit of water. You guys keep commenting down below. Sorry. Oh my God, we've gone through 50 minutes. This has been an awesome stream, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the support showing here. But yeah, again, I really like the quest for peace. The quest for peace to me is probably the weakest Superman movie, but I don't think it's bad, but I quite enjoyed it. I don't like it and I don't love it, but I quite enjoyed it. And I think that's a good review. U.S. agent is suit is comic accurate to Sam's too. I wish I could pop up an image of the U.S. agent John Walker suit. That one, I was surprised by how accurate they went. The black with the white and red. I remember when they popped up on screen. I was like, whoa. I was like, whoa. Now that looks awesome, and I love me some awesome. But yeah, I heard Chris Evans is coming back in a separate project. Yeah, that's been confirmed by Variety, or I think it was Deadline, but they're very, very, very reliable sources. I do believe he's coming back. I maybe for Captain America 4, he'll come back as an old Steve Rogers, maybe in Multiverse of Madness. But again, I don't know. But I wish Crossbones didn't die in Civil War. I wish he got out injured or something. Yeah, I kind of wish that had happened. But yeah, guys, we are actually about to get into our final topic of tonight's movie recap. And again, I want to thank all of you guys for being here in tonight's movie recap. And again, if you like this idea where once a week I'll recap everything that happened in the world of movies, like the news, the movies that came out, everything, just let me know in the comments and let me know if this is a good decision. Do you like these this little movie recap? If you like these recaps, let me know. This is gonna be our final topic. We're still gonna be talking after, but this is gonna be the final topic I bring up. And I'm pretty sure some of you guys might know what it is because I did pop up the image. And also, but before we get into the recap, if you want to go ahead and support us on anything besides YouTube, we have an Instagram and Twitter at Isaac the Film Geek. So if you guys ever want to message us or talk to us, whatever it is, go follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Isaac the Film Geek. But yeah, let's get into today's final main topic. And today's final main topic on today's movie news recap, I actually don't have an image for it, but I can still talk about it. And go look at this bottom left corner, and that is the Rock'em Sock'em Robots movie with Vin Diesel. With Vin Diesel. That is absolutely insane. That is insane. I when I heard this news, this Rock'em Sock'em Vin Diesel movie, I was bombarded. I was like, "What?" I was dumbfounded. I was like, "What?" A Rock'em Sock'em movie. These two little punchy robots who all they do is punch each other. I was genuinely like, "What?" A Rock'em Sock'em movie. And again, I don't have an image. I do have one for Mortal Kombat. I had one for Captain America 4, and I had one for this Sonic stuff, but I didn't have one for Rock'em Sock'em because I couldn't find one. Also, there's an image of my logo. But yeah, Rock'em Sock'em. Uh, Again, let me know in the comments what are your thoughts on this. I know a lot of people aren't too familiar with the Rock'em Sock'em characters. You know, I like Vin Diesel. I really like Vin Diesel. I love the Fast and Furious franchise. I'm a big fan of the Fast and Furious franchise. I like him as Groot. I still get surprised that he plays Groot in the MCU for Guardians of the Galaxy. That still surprises me till this day. Um, but I'm I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued. I think it sounds there are very few times where when a movie's announced, I'm like, okay, that sounds stupid. And I'm gonna be honest, as positive as I try to be, this Rock'em Sock'em movie sounds stupid. It sounds stupid. It genuinely does sound stupid. I'm still gonna go watch it regardless. I'm still gonna be waiting for it. I mean, it's Vin Diesel. I really like Vin Diesel. But I'd be lying if I said that I don't think it's at least a little bit stupid. I don't know how they're gonna do this movie. That really intrigues me. Like I'm really questioning what's a Rock'em Sock'em movie gonna be like, and what is it gonna be about? That intrigues me. That intrigues me also. That really does intrigue me. But yeah, maybe Evans as Human Torch. That's from the earlier topic. That would be surprising if they actually brought him back as Human Torch. Maybe Cap could return Doctor Strange 2 as Hydra Cap. That would be intriguing. Hydra. I don't know if the robots will be red and blue. I actually believe they will because Rock'em Sock'em, when you see the robots, you think of the red and blue robots. But again, I'm wondering, what is the idea? Do they have an idea like the Lego movie where you're there like, sounds stupid, but the Lego movie came out to be great, and I really love the Lego movie. But a Rock'em Sock'em movie sounds very out of nowhere, out of thin air, just random, and I'm there wondering, how are they gonna do this? How? But hey, anything is possible. Any movies are possible. Again, we live in a world where Jamie Foxx is coming back as Electro. We live in a world where Alfred Molina is coming back as Doc Ock. We live in a world where Jared Leto came back as Joker, and we got to see him in the Snyder Cut. What a world we live in, that a Rock'em Sock'em movie with Vin Diesel's happening. And I wonder, was this against Vin Diesel's against own will, or are they just offering him so much money that he can't deny it? He can't deny it. I don't know if the people will control the robots or be inside. I kind of feel, this is just a prediction, so take it with a grain of salt. I kind of feel that they're going to be able to control the robots with controls and not inside the robots. That's what I kind of believe will happen. But I could be wrong. And I feel like it's going to be a tournament, kind of like Real Steel. Again, I never thought this would happen. A Rock'em Sock'em movie with Vin Diesel. That genuinely shocks me. I was originally going to do a video discussing this, which is actually why I actually came up with the movie recap, because I wanted to do this little thing where I talk about all of these movies in one day, the news happening in the movie world, the stuff happening in the movie world. And one of the reasons why I decided to do this show was the Rock'em Sock'em idea, because it's genuinely an idea that I'm there like, all right, I'll be there to watch Rock'em Sock'em. But again, I was not expecting a Rock'em Sock'em movie. Again, I know I'm saying that too much, but it just shocks me. It just shocks me. It just shocks me how we live in a world where we're gonna see a Rock'em Sock'em movie. Like that part, really, I'm there like, what? But hey, anything is possible in movie recaps. But yeah, that's the final topic, and we're gonna just use the final, last few minutes just to talk about whatever you guys let me know about. Actually, I want to know y'all's comments on, like, what do you guys think of doing these movie recaps? Do you think they're dumb, or do you think they're interesting? I don't know. It's because there's some news that I want to talk about, but I don't want to make individual videos because it takes a lot of time to make these videos. And I feel like there's a lot of things I don't get to talk about. Like this week, I wasn't able to talk about the Sonic movie. I wasn't able to talk about Sonic 2, and I wasn't able to talk about Rock'em Sock'em. And there's a lot of topics I want to get into. So what I am planning on doing is once a week. I don't know when exactly. More than likely, it'll be Saturday nights, like around this time. I will do a movie recap where we discuss everything, whether it's a small news, big news, whatever it is. We're gonna talk about them. So yeah, if you guys are intrigued with that idea, y'all let me know in the comments. Because for all I know, maybe it's a dumb idea, but I like what we did today, where we got to talk about Mortal Kombat and everything. But yeah, I think Vin Diesel. I think Vin Diesel will be the main character. I do think he's going to be the main character. Why? Because he's a big actor, and who wouldn't want to milk Vin Diesel's success? uh, and also, we've got an hour. Thank you guys so much for the hour. I always try to go an hour. I always try to go an hour doing these streams because an hour seems like it fits really well. But yeah, hold up, why am I messing up? Okay, there we go. And we already got the version in its real steel. Yeah, everyone was talking about real steel. And your next comment also, we need real steel too. I will say I do prefer having a real steel 2 rather than a Rock'em Sock'em movie. But I wonder if it's made by the same studios. I actually want to know that, but I'll probably search that up um, later, maybe tonight. Later tonight, when I'm bored, I'll probably search up who is the studio behind Rock'em Sock'em and Real Steel. Like, is it two different ones? Is it the same one? But anyways, guys, we're gonna go for 5 more minutes. So y'all go ahead and drop your final comments. This was a fun movie recap, and we got to go through all the topics, and I got to hear uh all of y'all's thoughts, questions, theories, and concerns. And this was a fun stream. I really enjoyed doing this stream with you guys. I think it's a great I think it was a great, fun little activity. But yeah, imagine if it's a prequel. That would be awesome. But yeah, all right, bye guys. Bye, Dennis, man. I hope you have a great day or a great night. Wait, what time is it in Brazil? I wonder. I don't know. But I hope you have a great night, day, whatever it is. And I hope you join us next time. But yeah, we're going to go continue for 5 more minutes. Y'all go ahead, comment your final comments down below. We got 7 likes. Awesome. That is always awesome, awesome, awesome. But yeah, we're gonna go for 5 more minutes. We're gonna go with our final few questions, and then we're gonna have to go good night because here where I am, it's actually night. It's really late. But yeah, Superman 4 or Batman and Robin. I think I'm gonna say Superman 4 is a better movie because I really don't like Batman and Robin. I don't like Batman and Robin. I'm sorry. I'm just not a fan of Batman and Robin. Um, I don't know. I mean, I will go with Superman 4, but that is a good question. That is a good question, but I will go ahead and give that position to Superman 4 because I am not a fan at all of Batman and Robin. But yeah, this one's intriguing because this one's actually 2 good movies, Batman 89 or Superman 78. I'm gonna go ahead and give that to Batman 89. I love Christopher Reeve Superman, but I'm gonna go ahead and give that spot to Batman '89. I really love that Michael Keaton Batman film with Jack Nicholson, and it, I watched the movie around the time when I was as a kid, when I became a big Batman fan. But yeah, also let me quickly go ahead and check something. Oh crap! But yeah, oh crap! I've been sitting on this chair for an hour, and I feel so my legs are feeling a little tired. Um, but yeah, also I am working on my little shelf right there. You know what? Let me go ahead and bring one of my Funko Pops down here. I don't know, but what I am doing in my live streams, I'll have toy of the day. But because I was already in my room, um, here is my Godzilla Funko Pop. Okay, I sound like an idiot when I just said that, but here's my Kong with the Battle Axe Funko Pop that I got this Sunday. Tomorrow, I'm actually going to go back to the store and find more Funko Pops, but here's my Kong with a Battle Axe. I thought it looked cool. There's my collection. I have my little toy collection. And yeah, here's my Kong with the Battle Axe, but let me go put that back. I'm gonna bring in the DC character because this channel is most people that watch it are DC fans. All right, focus. Here's Deadshot from Suicide Squad. I think it looks cool, with the mask, by the way. Here is his little, him with his little helmet. I really quite enjoyed this Funko Pop. I'm a big Funko Pop guy. I'm a big Funko Pop guy. So if you guys ever want to send me a super chat for Funko Pops, I will totally use it for Funko Pops. I'm joking. You guys don't have to do that. But here is a Deadshot Funko Pop. I think it's quite cool. I don't even know why I'm showing my Funko Pop, but yeah, here's my Deadshot Funko Pop, which I have right there next to Injustice Superman. But yeah, next comment. Imagine we get Christopher Reeve's Superman reference in Flash movie and in Michael Keaton Batman universe. That would be cool, man. I don't think we'll see that, but that sounds intriguing. Let me go put back my Deadshot. Let me go put him back. There it is. There it is. There it is. There is my Deadshot Funko Pop. Uh, we can get Batman 89, 78 crossover. Wait, I messed it up. But crossover, but Brandon Routh's Superman. That would sound cool. Nice Funko Pop of Deadshot. Thanks, man. But anyways, guys, we're gonna end off the stream. Again, I want to thank you guys for the wonderful opportunity today to talk about movies. Thank you, Edwin, Dennis, Saggy, Rhea, Andrew, everyone who joined us on today's stream. You guys made the stream fun, and again, I can't thank y'all enough for the awesome stream we had tonight. Again, if you like these movie recaps, let us know in the comments, whether you're in the live chat, whether you're in the main comments. Again, thank you guys so much for the wonderful time we had tonight, and we'll probably be doing this once every week where we just recap everything that happened in the wonderful world of movies. So again, thank you guys so much for giving me tonight's opportunity to go ahead and talk about movies. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this stream. And again, before any of y'all leave, make sure you subscribe, turn on notification bells to be notified for future content here on the channel, especially for my live streams. Smash the like button before you head out to help this video in the algorithm, and comment down below after the video. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope to see you guys next time. Bye-bye.